After we got word that C.J. Nelson, the Sergeant Edmond, had passed, we obviously started reflecting on different things, and we have a lot of prior Guthrie officers that are officers at Edmond. We have a lot of friends. He and I both have 40 years or more of experience, so we have a lot of friends. So I texted him one night and said, what do you think about doing a run the same night that Running for Heroes, which is Zachariah, it's a Facebook page. He runs a mile for every first responder that's killed in the line of duty.
Up to 2,000 miles now.
2,000 miles. So I texted Damon, and he's like, sounds like a great idea, and he really started making stuff happen. For me, it was a couple things. My wife is a current Edmond officer, and CJ was one of her training officers, so not only did it hurts on the law enforcement part of it, but also that that hits home as far as our house and just law enforcement in general. It brings back memories of when Deputy Wade was killed.
Mark got with me and said, hey, let's do a mile for CJ. So that's where it all started. We had a deputy sitting on CJ's house, just adding security to their house. And this is just something we can do to say, hey, we got your back, Edmond. It just goes to show you that when it comes to Oklahoma and supporting our law enforcement, here in Oklahoma, we're blessed to have the people we do and serve those people. So it's an honor to be here and run a mile for CJ.
On the 15th of this month, I called Edmond to come up and assist us on a barricaded suspect. And CJ had been part of their TAC team for years. After this all happens, I'm sitting there thinking, and then I talked to some of his friends and some of our mutual friends, and how excited he was to be able to be a part of that team. For him to go and do one last run with them, it just kind of hits home too, because like I said, that was his last call out with his brothers on the SWAT team, and I'm really appreciated that they came up and helped us out like they did.
One thing I would like to say is we had water donated by Ace Hardware, but we've had a lot of donations for water, and I got, somebody gave me $45 a day to get ice. So, again, the community is once again supporting us, and we appreciate that.
The temperature's not ideal, right? It's 105, but it's a small price to pay for what grieving families and brothers and sisters are going through.
Fire and police, we may give each other a hard time from day to day, but when it comes time to get to work, we're one team and one big family, and when something like this has happened, it's not just tragic for our law enforcement brothers and sisters, but it hits us hard as well. So coming out here, doing anything we can to support our law enforcement brothers and sisters, we're going to do whatever we can, because at the end of the day, we're all one big family.
The love and support not only from the Edmond community, but from Guthrie, the guys I worked with for 3.5 years here, just that brotherhood, it means the world to be able to come back here and celebrate his life and pass that along to everyone here. Anything you asked of him, he'd do it in a heartbeat. He needed to ride somewhere, he needed to ride somewhere. Just the brotherhood, he was everything that stood for.